We visited 5 parks in 2 weeks and discovered that we've only scratched the surface of amazing places and hikes within a 46-hour drive of our home. Today it is Mojave National Preserve, a 1.6 million acre park that I haven't visited in almost 50 years. This is a place that my number 2 brother used to frequent, and occasionally he would take me up there to the Granite Mountains, the Providence Mountains, the Kelso Sand Dunes, and sleep under starlit skies. When we left Valley of Fire last week, we were approaching a 3-day weekend, which means pretty much every campground is going to be pretty full, except for some of those off the beaten path. And one of them is Hole in the Wall. There are 2 ways to approach the campground, one from the north, one from the south, one from I-15, one from I-40. Allstay's reviews said take the I-40 entrance because the other one can be rather rough and sandy with washouts and and a lot of dirt road. Well, we kind of wanted to see both of them. So we decided to head out and take the longer route, even though Google Maps suggests people go that way. I don't recommend it. But we decided to go that way, and I'm so glad we did. I'm so glad we have the suspension upgrade and the little bit of extra ground clearance and the extra tires, the extra tread on our tires, because it was quite sandy and rugged, as you can see from the video.
I'm driving, you're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness, let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along, being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness, I got a little crush on you. You say that I'm crazy, it's just the way that I get every time that I am with you. Your laughter takes me to heaven. I just wanna make you repeat it and repeat it again. Yeah, you make the sky so blue. No, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness, let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along, being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness, I got a little crush on you.
There are actually 2 campgrounds in the preserve. The one we were looking for was Hole in the Wall, and it is a no reservation, first come, first serve, primitive facilities, but they do have water. However, when we were there, they were working on the water system, so we only found 1 pump in the day use area that was actually working. So be sure you check that out, and just to be safe, take your own water. The camping fee at this campground is $12 or $6 if you have the senior access pass. Elevation of the campground is around 4,400 feet, so it can get quite chilly at night, but it warms up nicely during the day. There is also a visitor center that's within walking distance of the campground, but it was also closed for repairs. Fortunately, there is enough cellular coverage at the campground that we were able to download maps and information so that we could head off on a hike. And we chose one of the several hikes in the area called Ring Loops Trail. And there are the rings. Okay, wait a minute, I'll get you. That was nice of someone to put these rings in there for us. Go ahead and shoot that up. Got it. You're so tall that you don't, it's the last one that's the best.
Well, for short.
Here, give me your hand. Ah. Man, you gotta be rather thin to get through here, don't you? Oh boy. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? I gotta have my other foot. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta go down for a second. We'll start with my left foot. That. I don't know what I hit, but it's left foot. And then my right foot. I don't have the upper body strength that you have. Let me see here. Let me see. Man. Got my... Ouch. Ouch. Ah, wait a minute. No, I'm going to do it at my speed. That is... No, I got it. Ah. Whew. That one was a little more technical. After our hike, we kicked back for a while and then decided to take the electric bikes out on a loop trail that kind of loops quite a ways around the unusual rock formation that's behind the campground. And you know, all I had was my All Trails map, and I'm glad I had it because we almost got lost. We only stayed 2 nights at this campground before heading home to beat the rush hour traffic. But we will be going back. In January, we're heading to Florida for the Our Village rally. And one of the reasons I want to go back to this area is because right next door is the Providence Mountain State Recreation Area, and that's where the Mitchell Caverns are. These caves can be accessed with a guided tour. It's a 1.5-mile walk, and you have to make reservations. You can only make reservations on a Monday, and they have, limited tours. But I will leave the information for that in the description box below if you're interested in a tour of Mitchell Caverns. I will also put below a link to a YouTube video that shows the recently renovated trail that takes you up to the cavern entrance. It was done in coordination between the state and the California Conservation Corps, which does great work throughout California rebuilding trails. I'll end this video here with a thank you to Sean and Corrine for stopping by and letting me tour their rig. I will also put a link to their website. They're photographers, and you can check out their great work online. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.